for breakfast this morning, we are going to make some banana bread mix. And I'm going to add some chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips?
To these, just to kind of give it like a sweet taste for the kids, because the bananas, no matter if they're super ripe or not, when I make this, the bread has like a tart taste. So I'm going to add a little chocolate in it to kind of offset the bitterness from the banana. I think that these bananas are perfect. Like, they're not hard, but they're not extremely soft. And I wanted to make this because we'll be out of town tomorrow, and by the time we get back, these bananas will probably not even be, they'll be too ripe. And I'll make some more, probably make some more banana bread. Put in enough chocolate chips. And then I'm going to put some chocolate chips on the top as well. We're going to get all that out of there because we need it. Because you can never have too much chocolate chips, right? Alright, so this has to bake for 45 to 50 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and pop it in right now. I'm going to set my timer on my phone for a 45-minute reminder. I'm just going to set it for 10 a.m. and check it then, even though it will still probably have about 10 minutes left. And I'm going to go ahead and reseal these. Alright, so this is back on. And this can sit, has a shelf life, I think, for up to a year. But I use these. I have about 4 or 5 of these mason jars filled with chocolate chips, and I just use them whenever I have an opportunity to use them. You smell that?
Yeah.
It smells good. Back up.
Smell it.
Ooh.
My house again. Mom, come my house again.
So today I wanted to pick out my new garden section in the backyard, and this section was the section that I had my garden in when I planted in the ground about a year and a half ago, and it didn't work out. So I decided to switch over to the other side, and I wanted to pick a spot that allowed some shade throughout the day. I want to say 6, maybe 7 hours of sun, and then the rest would be shaded, because what I noticed is that wherever I put my garden the last time, it was just dead sun 24/7, like from sun up to sundown. And I want to make sure this time it's in the perfect spot for my garden to thrive. So guys, go ahead and let's get started on picking our spot for our garden. So guys,
You take a picture with
I
us.
found my Sprouts seeds.
You want to take a picture with you?
Yeah. So I'll be starting some sprouts this week. And I have the clover sprouts and the alfalfa sprouts. And if you're not a person that eats sprouts, I eat it on everything I can. Salads, sandwiches, chili, whatever I can get my hands on. And I could put sprouts on top, I try my best to eat it. No, you ready to eat lunch?
Yeah, I want a sandwich.
You want a sandwich?
Yes.
Okay, let's get you some food. You want grapes?
Grapes and sandwich.
All right. I love
I
you.
too. You want to take a picture with us?
You want me to take a picture with you?
Yeah.
Okay, Zorin.
Oh, the tomatoes get redder all the
They
time.
are. It's all empty stuff.
It's all empty stuff. Empty stuff. This is empty stuff. This is full stuff. That is empty. Mommy. Red. No, where is it? I got it. I got it right there. It's just right there. It's right there, Dad. It's right there. Don't eat my juice.
It's so good.
It is good. One bread. And oh, that's two breads. Two breads. You want two? Where's my dad?
He's working.
Oh, he on the phone? Oh, I know he's on the phone. Oh, mayo's so good. Is that the meat?
Yeah.
It's right there. Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
I don't want cheese.
Okay.
And grapes too. Gonna move the sandwich. I don't know why.
All right, so I'll give you just a little bit of grapes and then give you some cookies, okay?
The cookies in the pantry. The makeup bears. Marshmallow bears. I'm the marshmallow bears.
Hold on.
White that here already?
Do you want to go get your cookies?
Yeah, cookies. The marshmallow bears. Ready.
All right.
Hey, thank you for my wife, Mom.
You're welcome, Zorin.
I'll eat it now.
Let's go. Let's go eat.
Okay.
For today's vlog, I just wanted to kind of sit and talk. I actually am waiting on a Walmart order to be delivered. So today I am replenishing my laundry stash because I started laundry, as you can see, this morning, and I was like, oh snap, like I'm out of a lot of stuff. So I immediately placed an order to be dropped off between 1 and 2 p.m. But I decided to do some borax mixed with like some Arm & Hammer powder and try to make like my own laundry style like detergent. I still got the laundry pods, but I like to put in my laundry not just laundry detergent, but like a deep clean powder. I don't know if that's what it is. Let me look it up. Borax. And I don't know, maybe I'm doing too much, but especially when it comes to like washcloths and hand towels, dish towels, bath towels, and things like that. I just feel like you can't get those clean enough. Like I go above and beyond when it comes to cleaning that stuff, which I do anyway, but I just make sure when I'm doing like my hand towels, washcloths, and bath towels that I really make sure I get sanitizer in there. I let them soak. I just do too much. That's what I do. This baking soda, and I'm going to do half of the baking soda to go in the jar with 1 full box of borax and 1 full box of this laundry booster. I got this to go in the sink because I need it. You guys, it's summertime. Y'all know about summer gnats, so it's time to get this. So I got some ground cinnamon and raisins because I'm making cinnamon raisin bagels.
Mommy, I don't want the grapes.
You don't? You don't want the grapes? Okay, you don't have to eat the grapes.
The grapes all have seeds on it.
They have seeds in them? That's a good thing, but you don't have to eat them. I have 2 of these to replenish my scent boosters.
Onion?
Sweet onions for my dinner tonight. And then I have 2 bars of the Zote soap. And this is laundry soap bars. 2 bars. So you basically have to like shred these or grate these on a cheese grater and put it in the laundry. So we're going to try this out because I've heard great things about this. I got a strainer because who knows about straining rice. I clean rice in an actual bowl, and I felt like maybe I would do better with just a regular strainer because, you know, pouring out rice and doing all that stuff, it gets tiring.
Sit down and watch a movie. Since y'all got y'all little phones, y'all can sit down and watch.
Oh, I got no phone. Yeah, yes, and I didn't
Go
have
ahead,
it.
take that. Go watch the book. Y'all gonna go find a movie watch right now.
Sorry, you guys, my dishwasher is on. But this is going to be the clover sprouts, and this is the alfalfa sprouts. So basically, you just let these sprouts soak. Because they have been sitting in a bag for some time, normally you are supposed to let them soak for 12 hours, but I am starting these at 2:30, so they're going to soak all the way until tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. or maybe between 6 and 7 a.m. Then I'm going to rinse them out and we're going to start the process. I know I've said this before, but you guys, I literally do so much laundry till I'm almost cross-eyed. I've said this in a few videos back, but I don't enjoy this. So I decided I'm just gonna try to find new ways to just get it done, enjoy it. So right now I'm just trying to pull everything out of the dryer and fold it straight from the dryer. I'm like, maybe this will work, you know. So I actually find this way effective for me. I'm more focused. I'm listening to an audiobook while I'm doing it, so it wasn't like too daunting or boring. But yeah, if you are a laundry person, tell me what are some of the ways that you kind of just pass the time while folding laundry, because this is not it. I said to myself, if I ever get to a place where I can hire someone to do my laundry, I will definitely do it. And I want to cross that off my list by the end of this year.
Napkin.
Thank you.
So tell me.
Today's devotion, it says procrastination is your enemy.
Glory.
Out the
You can
box.
stop right there.
Procrastination is your enemy and will result in regret. There are things you must deal with or suffer the consequences. There is nothing to gain by putting off for tomorrow the things you should do today. Refuse to allow your flesh to override righteousness in the spirit. Obedience to my leading will result in peace and protection, says the Lord. And the scripture is Galatians 5:22 through 23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such there is no law.
It's not necessarily like calling you to a career in business, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody, if you're a believer, you know, is called to represent Him and, you know, share the gospel like wherever you're at. You know, if you're a man, you're called to take care of your family and you do the best you can. I'm not saying you don't pray for God to direct you and that you don't have gifts and talents or, you know, things that you're good at that would naturally lend itself to doing certain things, you know, career-wise. And I'm just using this example. But I think because, you know, we kind of live in a society where, you know, everything is a calling and, you know,
Right.
you know, everything is like we put so much, you put everything is spiritual. And then, you know, I think that contributes to like procrastination and questioning and, you know, as soon as something goes wrong, you know, is that really something, am I really supposed to be doing this? And it'd be like, you know, people just are all over the place, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or, you know, it's either they're all over the place or it's just everything is way too deep, you know. For most of us, it's like just find something you like enough that can pay you enough money.
Right.
You know, it's not even, that's as deep as it needs to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like most people like don't have the experience that I have. You know.
Right. Right.
So I, you know, So like even like when I look at our kids, I don't like. It's not as deep. It's not that deep.
Right.
Just find something you like to do and go and do it.
Find something you like to do. Go and do it. Trust that God will show up there.
Trust that God is with you as you're
He
walking
will be there
through it, and He'll be there for you. Don't waste time trying to, think you gotta
You gotta have it all figured out.
have it all figured out before you do something. Because it's
But that goes back to my statement of saying
it'll be too late. That's it.
We have this thing all figured out to the point where we are doing it apart from God. Like sometimes it's best to not have it all figured out. It's best to not.
Yeah.
Because where do you leave room for God to lead and guide you? Like when do we get to a place where we don't need God?
Well,
Never.
We're never there, but in our minds,
that's what we're
that's
doing.
where we at.
And we're thinking that we're doing something. we think that we're pleasing God by doing that, and we're honoring God by doing that. And God says, "Take your hands off of that. Let me do what I'm here to do." Like that is, He is the ultimate, first and foremost provider.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning I got up and I was praying, and I was like, "Lord, I thank you for getting me to this place where today is enough."
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever He provides today is enough. Like how I used to be. Yeah. I used to think 10 years down the road, and I would be like, "Oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that." Mm-hmm. And this morning I just had this piece of what God is doing in our lives today. He's provided for already, and that's enough.
It's always enough for today.
Okay, so today is officially day 1. You let your sprouts pretty much soak. And I like to do this around the edge, let them stick so that they can get airflow. So you want them to get airflow. And then what I do is stick it in a bowl or something. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is what I do. And I just kind of lay them. As you see, the water is starting to come out. Once they sit for a minute, the water still comes out at the bottom. I stick it in just like that. So let the air flow in there like that. And then we will check it. Right now it's 8:30, so I'll check it again at 8:30 tonight. Rinse them out before I go to bed and do the exact same thing.